Depression is a serious medical condition and commonly people aren't able to just get over a depressive state. It affects more than 16.1 million American adults, or about 6.7% of the United States population, age 18 and older in a given year. And the symptoms include hopelessness, trouble focusing or concentrating, sadness, insomnia, drug or alcohol abuse. Anxiety may be a normal reaction to stress, and it can serve as a prompt to deal with difficult situations. But when anxiety becomes excessive, it may fall under the classification of an anxiety disorder. People with an anxiety disorder are 3 to 5 times more likely to go to a healthcare professional and 6 times more likely to be hospitalized for psychiatric disorders than people who do not suffer from anxiety disorders. Other anxiety symptoms include heart palpitations, not being able to be still and calm, problem sleeping, fatigue, headaches, weakness in the legs, and nausea. Now let's discuss the spiritual meaning of depression and anxiety. Depression is a condition that has its basis in the stability of our self-worth and self-esteem. Another cause of depression is the anger and hopelessness you feel. In addition, most often a wave of depression occurs when we suspect that we have lost the approval of someone who is very important to us. With depression, there are also feelings of fear and guilt of letting people down. There are many reasons, and these are just a few. Not trusting the flow of life can be a cause of anxiety. Anxiety is the most pervasive psychological phenomenon of our time. This condition can vary in intensity and influence. Intensity, anxiety can block effective communication, hinder performance skill, arouse panic, and occasionally can cause unpleasant physical symptoms, such as rapid heartbeat, paralysis, or intense headache. Now let's discuss how you can prevent from depression and anxiety. Physical exercise. Not only is physical activity good for your physical health, but it can also improve anxiety, depression, and overall mood. Sleep. Whether you are dealing with major depression or just looking to boost your mood, improving your sleep hygiene is a crucial first step. Plant-based diet. According to a study conducted at the University of Melbourne in Australia, women who consumed a diet rich in vegetables, fruits, and whole grains were 30% less likely to suffer from major depression and other anxiety disorders, compared to those who ate a Western diet consisting of processed food, high in animal proteins, refined sugars, and saturated fats. Go outside. Without enough sunlight exposure, an individual's serotonin and vitamin D levels can dip low. Low levels of serotonin and vitamin D are linked with a higher risk of seasonal affective disorder. Don't consume alcohol. Not only is alcohol a mood-altering depressant drug, but those at risk for anxiety and depression are also at greater risk of alcohol abuse and developing alcoholism. Avoid caffeine. Caffeinated beverages lower serotonin and increases the risk of depression and anxiety and poor sleep. Reduce your intake for tea, green and black coffee, energy drink, and hot cocoa. Drink plenty of water. There is a connection between dehydration and depression and anxiety, so be aware of the amount of water that you are drinking. Practice meditation. Many studies have found that meditation does actually shape the brain neuroplasticity. The practice of meditation also improves connectivity between the two lobes, corrects the damage from stress, and even promotes cell growth in important regions that are underdeveloped in depressed individuals like the hippocampus. So, are you suffering from depression and anxiety? Please let me know in the comment section below. I hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching.